Welcome back to another vlog. It's Monday. I think this is the fourth vlog I'm filming in a row. Yeah, we are feeling good. There was actually like a pretty intense thunderstorm this morning, so it's a bit humid today, but it's feeling really nice. You know how after rain it feels like really refreshing? Like that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm going to a workout class later this afternoon in like 5 hours, but I put on my workout clothes so that I don't change my mind. But yeah, it's almost lunchtime. I'm gonna make a Korean stew for me and Alex. I'm gonna try to make some like meatballs for baby girl today. It'll be my first time grinding up meat. I've never put like raw meat in my blender before, so we'll see how that goes. Cubed tofu for me and Alex, and I strained it for baby girl. I'm gonna mix this into her meatballs. The inspiration for today's lunch comes from the fact that we have so many zucchinis rotting away in our fridge. 2 vlogs ago, we went to Costco and I bought like a huge bag of zucchini. They're pretty much nearing the end. So I'm gonna grate some of this for baby girl and put it into her meatballs. Poor baby girl, she's eating all our leftovers in the form of meatballs. And I'm gonna put them into our jjigae. I also have a lot of sour kimchi. That I wanna use up. I'm debating between like a soybean stew or just doing like a more traditional kimchi stew. I'll mix it up and do both. I don't know. I find Korean food really forgiving. As long as the broth is like flavorful, like with anchovies and stuff, it's gonna taste good. Like there's no way doenjang and kimchi won't taste good together. Got some fresh radish from my mom. Koreans actually love the leafy parts for things like stews and stuff like that. So I'm gonna wash and cut some of these greens, put it into our soup, and then we'll just save the actual radish for later. We're in the Costco parking lot. Baby girl is munching on a snack, so let's do a Costco haul. Softest bread ever. Royal Gala potatoes. Strawberries, because baby girl is a strawberry monster. Yes, you are. Formula for baby. This was on super sale, so we had to stock up. Reason why we came. Spring mix. And finally, stocking up on eggs. Hello, just... Whew. Started blending my meat like 2 hours ago. Turns out baby girl is really scared of the blender. I'm not sure what it is about this blender, but we haven't used it her whole life. So it's the first time seeing this blender. She got so scared. Every time I would try to blend, it spooked her. So Alex actually took the blender with the raw meat and everything in it into our washroom to blend it there. So he closed 2 sets of doors. Baby girl still freaked out. It's like such a quiet rumble. So there's something about it that like really freaks her out. And so we had to blend it during her bath time. So she was in the bath. Blender came back out into the kitchen and then we did it. By the time everything got blended, it was so unappetizing to me. There was raw meat everywhere and I just did not feel like making meatballs for her. So I just made them into hamburger steaks. It actually tastes really good, but the steak I bought was actually so big that there is so much meat left. So I'm making like meatloaf basically. Apart from like the 10 hamburger steaks, I put the rest of the meat in my toaster oven. That is what's going on right now. We'll see how it turns out. It's literally a baking dish with meat. Good morning. I am parked here in front of the UPS store. So I don't usually ship with UPS, but I have one wholesale package that I shipped with UPS because it was the cheapest rate for the fastest time. And I found a UPS location really close to my apartment. So I went there, dropped it off. After he scanned it, I noticed at the front of his shop, there was like a huge stack of boxes. And I asked him like, how often does the driver come? And he said that sometimes the driver doesn't come for months. I just thought that was so sketchy because it's like a legit certified UPS location. And so I looked on Google reviews and their reviews are horrible. I think they had 3 1-star reviews. Everyone was saying like, do not drop your packages off at this location. So I took my package back after it was scanned, meaning I can't get it scanned or tracked again, but I came to another UPS location. It's like a more legit UPS store. Just dropped it off here. But how annoying is that? Stepped out while baby girl was napping so that I could go to Stallion, do some of my other drop-offs. Basically driving around for an hour during her nap. We spent this Wednesday morning at mom's group and it was so fun. It was actually our last meeting before taking a break for the summer. On days we have mom's group, Charlotte doesn't sleep very well because we're doing a lot of driving. So it is the afternoon. She is probably going to crash in a bit, but I'm wearing her like this because I feel like she could fall asleep on my back. I don't know, we'll see. As long as I do some bouncing and maybe turn on some music, I think she can fall asleep. But before we get into packing some orders, I have a bunch of things to unbox. It's been a few days since I've been in here. So this first parcel has some envelopes and you know, prices have gone up everywhere, right? Like all my suppliers have raised their prices. My envelopes are getting quite out of hand. To be fair, there are like tons of cheaper envelopes I can use, but the ones I'm using right now are like very premium, like they feel very luxe. Basically like what you would get for like a wedding invite. I like that. They have the V flap, a nice cream color. It just feels really nice. I just got a small restock of these and I actually found a new supplier. I kind of went more directly to the paper mill for my next batch of envelopes. So this one's just like a small batch to hold us over. And as always, we are reusing this filler paper. Thank you to all my customers who have never complained about their parcels coming with reused boxes and stuff like that. Our next box here is clear bags. Paper card boxes. I was shipping out my retail orders with the plastic ones. Here are the plastic ones. I still need these for my wholesale orders. And then we have a lot more paper sleeves. I feel like she's low energy. We are getting ready to cut some of our art prints. This is one of my favorite 3-piece sets. And a few vlogs ago, I talk about like how my printer won't print 8x10s anymore, so I have to double them up like this. And so for these 3-piece sets, I print 2 at a time so that I could fit them. These are the calendar prints and I love how vibrant they come out on my printer. The paper's actually like textured really well. Ink just sits so nicely on the paper, so I'm excited to pack these ones up. And then someone ordered a bunch of our floral prints. Good morning. I am feeling good. Today was my 3rd workout in 4 days, but I just showered. We are using this argan oil every time, guys. Just feels like I'm doing something for my hair after 32 years of neglect. I don't think I'm gonna be able to vlog next week, which is kind of sad. I'm very proud of myself for vlogging 4 weeks in a row. My in-laws are in town and Alex took the whole week off. I think my in-laws are pretty much gonna lose their minds when they see Charlotte because she is so much cuter and bigger than when they saw her last in November. number. I'm currently making my second coffee of the day. I couldn't really enjoy my first coffee. Like, I kind of just shot it down. Let me show you the package I picked up today. So ever since having a baby, I started shopping at Old Navy and Gap. They just have like really affordable and cute baby stuff. The onesie for Charlotte. This is a PJ set, shorts and t-shirt, and then another PJ set. So the same thing, strawberries, her favorite food. And then I got these little shorts for her as well. These PJ sets were $6, and baby girl was just in desperate need of some summer PJs, and they're like 100% cotton. Look how cute these prints are. Guys, can you believe it? Second Costco trip of the week. If you know, you know. Costco fries are #1. I've literally never had a fry better than a Costco fry. Tell me where to go get it if you know. Better yet, if you get it with a side of gravy, or if you're feeling really fancy, you can get a poutine. This is not sponsored. I just feel really strongly about Costco fries. Hi, honey. Baby girl is hangry. Okay, I am assembling lunch for baby girl. It is very late because Costco took so long. I'm just reheating some of like that meatloaf I made earlier this week. Or was it last week? I don't remember. And then gonna cut up some avocado for her, just raw little strips for her to hold. And we're poaching some apple. This kind of meal is awesome. Okay, I'm not a baby expert, but this kind of meal is awesome because she can feed herself. We don't have to like be available constantly to spoon feed her, which means we can have our lunch at the same time. It just saves a lot of time because otherwise I was having like 2 meals, like her meal and then preparing my own meal. I know some of you guys like watching this baby-led weaning stuff that I share. I just find that if I poach apple slices like this, it'll last a day or two. I put it in the fridge and then it's like really good snacks for her. And I poach it because the apples are a bit too crispy and crunchy for her. So these ones are great, but they're just cooling down now. So she can have them for like dessert after her meal. She's getting started on the little meatloaf pieces. You like it? Yeah. There's tofu, zucchini, onion, mushrooms, a lot of stuff in there. I'm sorry. Would you eat this? Because I can't. I can't eat it if you've chewed on it already. But she likes it. There's no seasoning and I didn't even put any herbs in it. But I think the vegetables were really savory and flavorful. So yeah, she likes it. It's almost lunchtime. We have a little baby spa booked for baby girl. We actually got a membership the first time we went. Yes, we did. So we're trying to use up all the passes. Alex and I are hungry, so I microwaved some dumplings and they are in this Yeti mug. Hello. This week is ending off on quite a high note. I unexpectedly got a bunch of new wholesale orders. On Faire, there's this badge called Top Shop, and in order to receive that badge, you have to meet certain criteria and reach some statistics. And every quarter, they reevaluate and give you the badge if you've earned it. I used to have the badge for a while, and then after like a slow slump, I lost my badge. And I think that really impacted like the algorithm and like new retailers finding me on Faire. And this quarter I was like so determined to get it again, but I was having trouble reaching one of the statistics, which is the reorder rate. This is calculated based on all the customers that have ever ordered from you. You need to get a certain number of reorders from that pool of customers. I was 2 orders away for like this entire month, and it was stressing me out, and I was reaching out to my stores asking if I could restock things for them. Problem is, like, there is a summer market coming up in 2 weeks, so a lot of retailers are obviously waiting for this huge summer market to do a big restock. So it doesn't really make sense that I'm asking them to reorder 2 weeks before this big sale. But some way, somehow, today is June 30th. It's the last possible day to qualify for Topshop. I got my 2 orders in. Praise the Lord. I got one yesterday and then I got one this morning. Anyway, that is what's happening. I'm here to pack those orders, you know, just getting ready for the summer market, making sure my inventory is looking fresh. Okay, so it is true. Faire has made a lot of changes in the past month. They recently came out with a new pricing structure that doesn't necessarily benefit brands like me, and it just feels like we're at the mercy of some sort of algorithm. But I am not here to complain about the platform. I am choosing to be on it. It's a good choice for me because it's benefiting my business and no one's forcing me to pay their fees or sell to their retailers. So I just wanted to include that here, let you guys know that I am really thankful for platforms like Faire, even though they're not perfect.